tug on a curve. Yeah, scrape the ground when I swing, dodging potholes when I swerve. Repping some blows and it's true, not a pebble in my groove. In the beat with the bumper, cause it's screw up when I move. Elevated, modulated with adaptive. Now but riding smooth as that, just take a
Ready to go, and digging in for San Francisco, Lee. The pitch. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Runner on the go. And that one is lifted in the air. Under it. Makes the grab, one down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jorge Soler.
This guy's been a very consistent performer at the plate this year. Top 5 in batting average in the National League. And I tell you what, you got to be good, but you also have to be a little bit lucky. And he's been both, spraying balls all over the yard.
And the righty deals. Late swing, fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Lays out and makes the play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
That one hammered center field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. One left for San Francisco. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. Back after this on the show. Back in Seattle. And on the hill for the Giants, Logan Webb. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Got it by him for the K. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Next offering is in for a strike. Out to short. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Bounce to the left side. Quickly to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. And we're back. And now it's Wilmer Flores. The 1-1. And another ball.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
That one's in there, and the count is 2-2. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. In the air out towards right center. Makes the grab, one away. Jorge Soler up at the plate. This to third. Tosses across the first. That's it out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Garrett Hampson. Out towards right center field, Rodriguez. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
No score here in the second. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. That one missed. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far.
Hampson on to first, and that will. Back in Seattle, top half of the 3rd inning, leading off Patrick Bailey. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Tosses to first, leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman. Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the speedy runner is on at first. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Lee. And here it comes. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Polanco. They get 1. And that's 2. Bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 3. Here's a high chopper, Chapman. And they take care of Haniger for the out.
Batting 9, the third baseman, Luis.
Here's Luis Urias. And a pitch. And that drops in for a strike. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, a pretty big contrast in that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it as a hitter. And then with 2 strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no catching up.
1 and 2.
2 outs. Got him swinging. Nobody left for Seattle. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is Matt Chapman. The punch out there. Chapman is gone.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Josh Bell. Kicks and fires. Back to the mound. He's got it. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. Now here is J.P. Crawford. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. So up next, Julio Rodriguez. Outside low. And the count 2-1. 1 out, bases empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are...
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. That clips the zone, and that is strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is...
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and they can't get the out. Go ahead run on base. And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Tags the runner for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. And now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. Right side, Polanco. And that is that. So the Giants leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. T-Mobile Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Jorge Polanco. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way, coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. On to first. 2 up, 2 down. Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
Up the middle, Hampson tosses to first, and the Mariners set down 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6, and digging in for San Francisco, number 16. Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Righty delivers. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to France. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Lee. Next pitch way upstairs. Swings through that.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Full count.
One down, base is empty. Base knock, center field. And that one ripped to left. And it stays fair. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now a chance for Josh Bell. And another ball. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Gregory Santos, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Stanek getting cranked up as well. Ripped on a line. Base hit. 1 run in already. The second run scores. And they lead by 2. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
And up next for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Here's a rocket out to left. Raley makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Luis Urias.
How about this one, Boog? In 2023, Urias hit grand slams for Boston in back-to-back plate appearances. They happened on different days, but he still became the first Red Sox player to do it since Jimmy Fox in 1940.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Back to the top of the lineup, Josh Rojas. Up next for the Mariners. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. Sends it to Flores. And that quickly 2 away. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Next offering is in for a strike. Rip towards third. Gathers and throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Mariners go down quietly there, and they're down 2-0. Back in Seattle, we go to the top of the 7th, and now Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Right-handed reliever. Stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty to the plate. Up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hit in the air, left field. Raley drifts towards it, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That's a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Bob Melvin. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Robbie Ray.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Swing and a pop-up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
They take the force out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor Saucedo.
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
On the ground, right side. France takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, Lee. Base is empty, 1 away here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Luis Matos. 1 out and the base is empty for him. Swing and that ball smashed on a line. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. Now it's Matt Chapman. And a 1-1. And strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. And Joyce appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Stanek also throwing. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So remaining in the game defensively, Luis Matos. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Out to short, Hampson. Rolls across the diamond. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Mariners trailing by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Caught him looking for the K. Luis Urias up next for the Mariners. And that's in for a strike.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. And they'll do it again. The M's down by a pair here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Close but called a ball. The count now 2-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. His 7th run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Next pitch is outside. That one to first. And that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Seattle gets a little closer on this solo homer. We're back It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
This one in the air right field. One down. At the plate, Josh Bell. And a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Tyler.
The pitch. In the air, right side. Haniger makes the grab. 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. And he deals. And a swing and a miss.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner takes off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So no runs. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Camilo Doval.
Well, I'm fired up to get a chance to see him in this one. He's been one of the best stories in baseball this year with 60 saves on the season. Looking for 61 right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. He's 2 outs away. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Doval is just 1 strike away. Back to the mound. And it hits the base.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for
swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the game of the week.
First for the victorious Giants.
I'ma tell you the truth. Not like these girls on the loose. I'll put up with you, babe. There's some things I won't take. Baby, don't feed me false. Yeah, that turns me off. If I ask, would you say, wanna be less girl, I'll be your place. You're making me so dry now. You're everything I'd ever want. You're keeping me so dry now. You're everything I never want. Baby, 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 you're tryna get me to do things you want me to do. Don't need to sit down and talk. Already know what you are. Plastic on the floor, but it ain't from me. I'ma go to the place that I'd rather be. You could keep trying to explain to me. So many ways you could say